Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in today. If you're new here, my name is Mary. On this channel, we talk about family finances, how to budget, save, invest, and build real wealth. We also talk about entrepreneurship and living life as a mom. So if you're interested in a channel like this, please subscribe below and join the party. I'm so excited to be back. I have lots and lots of information to share with you. I've been away for a while now, and I just wanted to tell you I've been cooking something really, really good, and I can't wait to share with you all. So, in our last video, we talked about the benefits of creating a budget and sticking to a budget. This video, I'm going to give you 3 steps on creating an easy budget and how to stick to it. So, let's get started. So the first step to creating a budget is to list all your income sources, savings and expenses. And then you can do that by actually taking a recent pay stub, for example, and enter the income amount on the income category. You can also take any of your account statements or your bill statement and you enter that expense in the expense category. So if you are using the spreadsheet that I'm going to be showing to you in a little bit, you'll notice that each time you enter an item, there'll be an alert that will come up. And that alert actually helps you to be able to determine if the amount you're spending on a category, say an expense category, is overspending or below spending. And this will actually gives you a heads up as to what you can be able to work on in terms of spending.
As you can see, this is a detailed family budget. So this budget is used by most families. I use it in my family as well. So this is a detailed monthly family budget. And I'm going to go through the various budget category and explain to you how you can use this budget for your family and for yourself. So in the first section, we have a summary. So this is just a summary of total projected cost and the actual cost and the difference. So this difference helps you to be able to determine if you are overspending or underspending. So the first category here will be housing. So under the housing category, you have the option where you can enter the cost that's related to your mortgage or rent. If you have a second mortgage, you can enter that, your phone bills, your electricity bills, your gas bill, your water and sewage bill, cable bills, waste removal, maintenance, repair, supplies, all of those housing expenses. If there's anything that is not on the spreadsheet, um, you can simply just insert and then you add a category that is missing. Always make sure that you enter the projected cost and the actual cost so you see the difference and it helps you determine if you are overspending in that category or you are underspending. The next category will be transportation. So transportation, you want to enter the amount for maybe your partner's car, your own car that you pay every month. You want to enter, if you're taking taxis or buses, you enter like your monthly bus cost, your insurance, license, fuel, maintenance, and other big events that have not been budgeted for in under transportation. You can enter that. And also don't forget to enter the actual amount and the budgeted amount so you keep track of the difference. You also have the insurance category. So under insurance, you can have costs related to your home insurance, your health insurance, your life insurance, and other insurance that are not listed here. And like I said, you can always insert a line and include any category that is missing. And then food. Food seems to be one of the biggest costs in any family. So it's important to enter each month your grocery expense in this category. Enter the projected cost and the actual cost. Enter the amount that you also spend dining out. This will help you to be able to tell how much you're spending on groceries, on eating out compared to previous months. And children is another category. As a family, if you have children, you want to also budget for that. So for your children, you want to make sure that you allocate for medical bills, clothing, school fees, school supplies, organizational dues, or fees that are related to school for your children, lunch money, childcare, toys and games, or even entertainment and activities for your children. So as always, enter the projected cost and the actual cost. So you see the difference, and that way you can keep track. There's another category that I like to also include in the budget. You might not need that, but for families who need it, this is very important. And this is a legal category where if you have any attorney fees, alumni payments, you might enter that here. This is important for people who maybe are going through separation or divorces or who have some legal issues that they're trying to settle. Another budget category that is very important for every family is the saving and investment category. So in this category, you are budgeting for your retirement. So there'll be an amount that you put in this account every month. And you want to make sure that your projected amount and your actual amount is also entered. Your amount that you also enter in your investment account for college or tuition in the future should also be budgeted in this area. Don't forget to also include your emergency funds in this category as well. I'll go back to the top and we have more categories here for you. Under this other category, we will have loans. So this category is for people who are trying to pay off their loan. So you can enter an amount that you aim to pay every month, say for personal loans or student loans, credit cards. If you have more than one credit card, you have the option of entering that under maybe your partner's credit card or your credit card or the joint credit card. You have the option of actually entering that cost in here, and you can compare that to previous months and see how well you're doing in paying those debts, because this is actually important and it will help with your credit scores. The entertainment category is simply for budgeting for entertainment, like date nights for couples, movies, concerts, sports events, live theaters. If you're interested in stuff like that, it's important for you to budget for that and put the actual cost of how much you allocate for that. And then we also have taxes. So most people always don't remember to allocate for taxes, especially, for example, if you had stock options that you sold during the year, if you sold properties during the year, if you did some transactions during the year and you feel like your taxes were not adequately deducted, you want to talk to maybe a financial advisor or an accountant who will help you to be able to estimate how much tax you should be paying for the year. So that amount can also be budgeted for. In this case, you still have your projected cost and your actual cost, and then the difference should be what you can compare with. And you have your personal care category. So this category is just for your personal care. Ladies, this probably will be for you, and it's especially my good end area because I use it for projected costs for my medicals, my hair or nail salon costs, my clothing, dry cleaning, any fees or organizational fees that I belong to. For example, I belong to a community group called the Good Girl Gumball Society. So you can pay that here. You can also allocate it for stuff that you just want to have fun with or personal care with. And for families that are having pets, so this is for the pet category where you can budget for their food, medicals, grooming, toys. So this helps you to be able to compare as well how much you are spending on your pets. And the last category, which is the gift and donation. This is also extremely important because like they say, it's good to receive, but it's even better to give. So I always put this category on all my budget because this helps you to budget for how much you can give to charity or donations in church. So always try to plan for this as well. So the good thing about this Excel spreadsheet or this budget spreadsheet is that it actually helps you to understand how much you spend on each category, on each budget item, so that at the end of the month, if there's any area where they're overspending, you can always make adjustments. So this is where the best part comes in. So if you are a couple and you are deciding on how much you should contribute towards running your home, and you have talked about this and you've agreed on a certain percentage, so this is what you can do. You can both contribute a certain percentage into your joint account where you use it for the running of the home, and then you also have a percentage where you use to pay yourself first. Pay yourself first. Always pay yourself first. This is important, extremely important, because that's how you can be able to create more wealth and to get ahead a lot faster. So finally, I'm just going to go through how the budget spreadsheet works. So if you have successfully entered all your cost items in each budget category, just review and make sure that everything is entered correctly and you're not missing anything. And if you're missing, you can always go back and add any category that is missing. And here you can be able to see a total of how much projected balance you have and the actual balance that you have and the difference. So this will enable you to determine if you have any money left or you have less money in your bank account. And if you have less money, you can always figure out where you're overspending and where you need to make adjustments. Now that you know how to create a budget, learn to stick to it and improve on it as you go. 3 tips to help you stick to your budget and to improve on it is to limit your spending to what is in your budget. Also try to update your budget with any changes. For example, if you have a pay increase, a bill increase, or whatever changes that you have, try to include that in your budget. Finally, compare with other months to see how you are spending. If you see a vast disparity, readjust your figures to make it more realistic. I know this is a difficult process, but once you've done this, it's a one-time thing that you can follow every month, and you would definitely enjoy the benefits. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share with anybody that needs help with budgeting or any family member who might be of help. Please don't forget to also share with friends, and see you in the next video.